is this?
I haven't even looked on it.
I think she said it was like 32 with the additional 20.
Yeah, they have approved for a bunch more. Let me see if I can pull up that. Did you see those other ones I sent you last night?
I did see those. I am interested. That little town that you sent me with that flip house. You remember what that was? I'm interested in that one too. After we close on Linwood. Is this is seasonal? Do they have permanent campsites or not?
This is a
You remember?
one, right? So this is the
There's a Jeep. So this opens, you said April 1st?
I think a little later, she said.
Like the 15th? Oh yeah, it was the 15th. I like it.
Not the same.
So what we're looking for is like, just basically like, is the roof good? So you can see this right here, there's a little bit of a wave. Can you see that in the roof?
Yes.
See how it's wavy? Now I kind of want to know what the bow is in the roof. If it was like, because sometimes they'll have it go rotten and then they'll just put metal over the top of something, and then you're kind of worried about it. I want to know how old the roof is. I want to know, you know, basically what the construction, how old the building is, and that sort of thing. You know, what the utilities, how old the utilities are, because this is a campground. So you've got electric, you've got water, you've got septic. I want to know if each site has their own septics, because some different localities have to have their own septic per site. So you have to have a septic tank, which is like $5,000-$6,000 investment per site.
Yeah.
And that's every single site has to have that. So, but they've got picnic tables. This is actually a nice campground.
It is.
I kind of like it.
I can see that beam over there. Look at that beam. It's got a nice bow on it.
Oh, it does. Yeah. So there's something going on with this roof. The roof on the actual building, though, isn't bad. It's nice straight ridge line right there.
Yes.
It's just the porch right now. So I'm going to kind of see.
I wonder if roots started to come through and look, it's starting to destroy the
See,
sidewalk.
And you can tell there was some water damage in here based on the darkness of the plywood and that sort of thing. So before you could, there was definite signs. Before we even walked up, we could tell that there was I could tell there was water damage because you looked at it both. You know what I mean? And they just took it and they didn't do any of the rafters or any of that. They just put metal over the top of it.
Called it good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's just put lipstick. I mean, this is not a pig, but I mean, the roof would be lipstick on a pig. And it's like a little store.
See, yeah.
Is there a key to get into it or not?
No, I don't have access.
So we're surrounded by residential on this side. So there's not room to expand over here. So it might be in the back. There's a dog park, so that's good.
Yeah.
You got a dog?
No.
No? Do you want a dog?
I don't want any pets. I don't.
I want to walk over along the back and see if that's residential also.
Yeah.
Because they did say there was room to expand, and I want to just make sure that it's either there or there.
Right.
Unless it's fine. But I don't want to tear out all those trees because that's a selling point.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a residential, so there's no room back there. And this is actually tent camping.
Yeah. Yeah. Well back there.
I get a good feel about it. Feels nice.
As long as the most important thing to you is the numbers, right?
It is.
And then, did you see, like, did they show, like, vacancies or anything, like, or how often they're rent? Because, I feel like some of these are seasonal, maybe, or no, not seasonal.
Permanent.
Yeah, no, there would be different platforms. When people usually build, like, decks and stuff and all that.
Permanent.
Yeah.
So these are all just like weekly stays, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like a campground membership type thing.
Right.
which is sporadic at best.
I
So
guess-
I would want to set it up to be more like a membership type situation.
Yeah, people stay long term, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like they sit up here in the spring and then they don't leave until fall.
Yep. Well, or like,
On Halloween.
or they leave their camper here over the winter,
yeah.
and we charge them for
Charge them a
storage.
rental. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be that'd be a cool way to do it too. I don't know, like many different ways. My kids' grandma, they do camping a lot. And
Okay.
they have a permanent site, and then they also have like another RV that they drive around.
So I think this is probably part
Oh,
2
yeah.
of the trail.
Ooh, it looks too wet for me to go back there.
Well, we're not going back there, but I mean, I'm thinking that this whole area is part of it.
Yeah.
So this is definitely some room for expansion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, put them inside the trees, so
Yeah.
you got more shade and stuff like
Try
that.
to keep as many trees as possible. Do you
Yep.
think camp people though, like, do they care about, like, cause like if it's all like pine trees and then they have sap,
Oh, they care
all on
about that
top
because
of-
that sap will get on their
on their
RVs, and
RVs
that'll
and-
ruin their.
yeah.
That ruins their roofing.
Some
and they'll
people
be-
really love camp. Like I've seen people leave and they like hook up water and they like wash their camper before they
before they get out on the road. Yeah,
So I mean,
That would be this
they
guy.
really love those.
he's got 2
Yeah.
thumbs and he's right here.
Yeah.
That's this guy.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I don't know.
I want to kind of check. Let me check
This could
the.
be real cool foresty, like leave as many trees as possible. Though I think that would be a good thing. The shade, yeah, because like otherwise you're in the direct sun in the middle of the summer. You'd just be so hot.
Yep.
and-
Oh yeah. I want to look at the electric boxes.
yeah.
They've got the 30 amp, 50 amp breakers, and then the 110.
Cool.
So this is basically what you want to see. You got a 50 amp, a 30 amp, and a 110. So the 110 would be more for like just regular lights and stuff like that. And then each RV has either a 50 amp or a 30 amp that you can plug in. Mine's a 50 amp because it's a bigger RV. But some of the smaller ones are just 30 amp. So this is actually a really good electrical system, so that's good. That's exactly what I want to see. And then you can see the pipes. All these white pipes, the PVC pipes. Every one of these has their own septic system.
That's
Their
nice.
own septic system. So that's a big expense that's taken care of also.
I think you could use a
What do you-
splash pad for kids. That playground set
water
could be
park
either
type thing?
upgraded. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
a spla- I mean, I don't know how many kids would be here. I'd imagine a couple, unless it's more of like a
It's
older
not
crowd.
as big as I thought it was
yeah.
for the price that they're asking. So I think,
Acreage wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
site wise, I mean there's 20, it looks like 30 sites.
Yeah. This looks lower too. Because if it's on a crazy steep, you can't still make it, right? Unless you really use a lot of dirt.
Well, you would make the entrance over there,
Over there?
and have it drive around and then come back up.
Oh. All right.
But then you're looking at flooding,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Swampy. It kind of looks like it's a low point where
Yeah, there's just considerations that we need to take into account, And that's all real estate investing is. You go and look at the site, and then you just try and figure out how to make it profitable and try and anticipate any problems that you can run into.
Yeah.
And there are going to be problems that you don't run into, or that you don't know you're going to run into, that you gotta accommodate a little bit for. I call it the fudge factor.
Yep.
And that's basically, a little bit of a cushion money-wise, so you set that aside in case you miss something.
Right.
Because you're going to miss something,
Absolutely.
inevitably. It happens. You just hope you minimize it. And the way you minimize it is learning as much as you can.
Absolutely. It is nice that it's not like a valley either.
Yeah.
It is running down.
It actually isn't. It actually is fairly dry. Like, it's wetter down there where the entrance to the trail is.
Where it's more level.
Right. So, and then you clean that brush out depending on how far over it is. I mean, that'd be a nice area for some. I mean, as long as these bloom in the springtime and you get leaves and stuff on it, you're going to have a nice shade and everything.
Absolutely. Give you more of that forestry camping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and I've got my first membership right here. George already said that he would get a camper and come over. Maybe.
I might be able to get some people to come over.
See, one of the things you have to deal with a very good real estate agent like George is that he's in high demand, so he's always selling. Always be closing. The ABCs of selling for real estate is always be closing, and he is. He puts up some big numbers.
Somewhat. Yeah, it's really important.
Don't be modest. I'll talk you up, George.
You always have to have X amount pending, always in transaction. Otherwise,
in the pipeline,
you go gaps without.
You have to have a pipeline.
Yeah.
Once you fill your pipeline, George, that's what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a house over here in the front. So I don't even know if that's the land for this.
Yeah, I should get I should request for a survey.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's a dump station.
Okay.
So when the RVs pull out, they can dump there. But I don't know why they do that. Well, some of them go dry dock, boondock, so they don't hook up to electric.
Yeah.
And then they just come over here, and this is where they dump their water and their gray water and their black water tanks.
So. Do some campers like not have the hookups to dump into? To hook up to something like that?
No, most of them should have, but some people prefer not to pay the extra, so they can actually camp over there. Maybe that's not for just tent camping, but you can boondock. You just show up, and you don't want to spend depending on the price of the campgrounds.
Right.
You know, some people just like to rough it. I'm not that guy.
Yeah. I
want my big screen TV, and I want all the creature comforts of camping. That's the way camping was intended.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, this forestry stuff. I mean, it's. I used to, and then one day you wake up and you realize you're old as hell, and you slept wrong, and you can't move for a week and a half.
Right. Yeah.
So this is the dump station.
Good.
This must be bathrooms right here.
Maybe more bathrooms.
All in all, it's set up pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish it was a little bigger,
Uh-huh.
but that's something that we can expand because there's room for improvement. Like, there's room for making money here if we get it for the right price. You know, you have to negotiate. The first price isn't always going to be the price you pay. Not necessarily. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you have to pay over asking price.
Yeah.
You know, last year we were looking at properties that people were coming in at 25-30% over asking.
Holy crap.
And that's when it's a seller's market, but we're in a buyer's market right now, which I had given George a heads up we were on our way towards. And George, he's repositioned himself to take advantage of it too.
I'm gonna try.
We
just adapt. It's just a different type.
This almost looks like a
Rock.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is the bathroom or not.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
There should be like a drain.
Yeah, all the water just comes here in pools.
Yeah, I don't like this.
It's not a good setup.
no.
That's all right. We'll fix it. George has got a shovel.
Water, so it must be either. No, yeah, these have to be bathrooms, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little cabin there. That's nice.
It's a cabin rental.
Oh, that's nice.
I like these little log cabins where you can go and rent them. Because if you don't have a camper and you just want to go for a weekend and enjoy the campground, because campgrounds are just awesome. Like, they're a lot of fun. S'mores, forget about it. It looks like they're getting ready to put another one in.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, a couple more of these would be good because, like, when people bring their older people, they might not want to stay in the
right. And you've got that's
own
central AC and heat. That's a heat pump.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
It is. I like that.
Looks like it's
We're
well
gonna need about
built.
10 or 12 more of these.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd make some serious cash. That's good cash flow,
right? They have that, like, building in the photos. They showed that thing decorated in, like, an area where people have cornholes set up and stuff.
Oh yeah. Cornhole's a staple at campground.
Yeah. I wish that was somewhere else though. It's too close to the road.
Well, everything. I mean, the whole campground is right by the road.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it would be better back there.
I wish the whole setting was really like that because I'm hearing a lot of traffic noise right now.
There is a lot of traffic noise, but you set it up and you get your campers going, and they got the speakers and the.
Yeah, people.
You know, we're in there's nobody here, so there's a
Yeah.
lot of activity in the campground and a lot of laughing and a lot of fun, you know,
I think
a lot of cornhole.
yeah, you'll be hearing mostly that kind of stuff. Right? I mean, I don't
Yeah.
mind the traffic sound because to me, like when I'm sleeping, it reminds me of like an ocean sound.
The white noise.
Yeah, like
You gotta watch out for city boys. The lawnmower attaching. Is there a tractor up in there? I want to go look at that stuff.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, because if we've got the attachment for mowing lawn, I want to make sure we can use it without an additional expense.
God, they told me they use that big mower.
Yeah.
That's more like a brush hog, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good for taking, if you go to a scan, I mean, run that tractor right through there and just absolutely
Weed
slaughter
the heck
it.
out of that, yeah.
But
And then we know where we have the answer where Bigfoot is.
Yeah.
He's that baby one too.
Oh, Bigfoot. I like that.
Yeah.
oh, it looks like a John Deere tractor. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good name brand.
Some picking tables and stuff.
A wood splitter.
Probably a golf cart for the campground to be able to get around easily. So,
Nice little creek.
If
Alright.
it dries up in the summer. When I was little, I'd always find stuff like this to.
well, I'm definitely interested in it. So, can you talk to him and see if there's a site map that we can get so I can see how far out we own?
Yeah, that's pretty
And then we'll make I'll figure out what I want to offer and we can go from there.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
One of the things you have to do as a real estate investor is you build a team of good people, right? George is on my team. He's an excellent real estate agent. He will go to these people and he will make whatever offer I give him. But in order for that loyalty to come back to me, he has to have my loyalty to him. So I have to make sure he gets paid regularly. You know what I mean? And it's a win-win situation because he finds me great deals and I keep him getting paid. So that's one of the things you got to remember as a real estate investor yourself. Take care of the people that take care of you. It's very important. Do the right thing by them and they'll always have your back. Every time, anytime, all the time. And this guy right here, I would trust him. I wouldn't trust him with my life because if I'm on the ground and I need CPR, I'm not sure that he's the guy I want doing it. But, if it comes to real estate, he's my guy.
Yes.
So if I need CPR and you guys are the only two available,
Well, I took a class. I don't know if you did, but
let me go.
Yeah.
I've had a good run.
yeah.
So,
That's cool.
all right, because we got to be able to get work together later. So,
Okay.
Absolutely.
all right, but yeah, it's very important. One of the things you got to do is make sure that the people on your team, you're going to want a good lawyer. Emma's the lawyer. Make sure she gets paid. Make sure you take care of what she needs. She calls me up. She's like, "When do you want to close?" I told her I'd like to close on the Linwood property in Warsaw on the 10th because that's my next day off from my actual full-time job, which is trucking. And she let him know that there's a chance I have to close before that. I'll close whenever she needs me to. I'll make it work. Just for my ease of being there, it makes it easier for me on a day off. I would be able to finish my job and then drive up and do the closing, but it'd just be a long day because then I got to drive back and get ready for my next day. So, but if she needs me to, I'll close in a heartbeat. Anytime she needs me to. George needs anything, I get back to him immediately. One of his pet peeves and one of my pet peeves is when you're doing a real estate transaction and say he needs you to sign a paper. Like he's trying to go to bat for you guys and he'll send a potential client a paper that needs to be signed and it takes him 3-4 hours to sign it and he's trying to negotiate the best price. Get on that. If they send you something and it needs to be signed, sign it immediately. Get it back to him. Be very responsive because then he'll be willing to go do that. He can get me anytime he wants.
Yeah.
Calls me and I'm always answering the phone for George, and if I don't, it's because I didn't hear it and I call him right back. But I'm always very responsive. So
It's important to trust your agent too. Like, I don't know if you ever like read them completely before you sign them, or if you just sign it and say, okay, thanks, because I'm always there to protect my client's best interest. So, I'm doing whatever I can to make sure that my client doesn't get sued, I don't get sued, and everything that I put in that contract is always going to be in favor towards my client because I represent my client 100%. And so, it's always good. Definitely review your contracts. Always read your contracts, right? Word for word. Because if you have a question, it can be explained.
Okay, word for word is a little much.
Yeah.
Because it's a standard. It's a standard contract.
Yeah.
The real estate, it's a pre-printed contract. So
approved by attorneys.
Approved by attorneys. So it's all legal and everything. And I trust George 100%. But there are some, when he sends me a purchase offer that I've got to sign, before I sign it, I will hit the big numbers. I'll find out. I'll make sure what the specifications are, whether the owner financing, what the percentage down is. I just need to make sure that my offer is exactly what he has written down. And out of every offer that I've ever given him, he sends it to me 100% every time. So I'm getting
sometimes
to the point where
one time I made an error.
One time, but I did. It was small.
I forgot or
it was tiny.
Like, oh no!
It was tiny, but I'm very uptight about that, and I caught it. So, but you know, just hit the big ones: the terms of the contract, the terms of the sale, the purchase price, and you know, your name, because like a lot of my stuff is bought under Arctic Wolves Enterprises, which is my business, and that's how I want it, because you have to put it into an LLC corporation, because that's where we get the most tax benefits. And we'll discuss that in a YouTube series later. But right now, you know, you find the property. We're going to make a purchase offer on this one. I don't know what the purchase offer is going to be yet, but I will give it to George, and he'll go back to him, and he'll make them see my way, and then we'll end up buying this. So, and then comes the real fun. Once the signed purchase offer, then you start your due diligence and all that, which we'll get into. But is there anything else you want to tell the YouTube people? Because this is your chance to let them know what you look for in a perfect client, because real estate agents can fire a client. I've seen it before. I've never been fired because I'm awesome.
I've had to let someone go before.
But you know, because they're just too difficult to work with. You know, he's going to bat for him 110%. He always gives 150% of his effort, and these people aren't responding to him. So, you know, be responsive. You know, don't be a pain in the ass. That's a big part of it. Don't be a pain in the ass. If you want to be somebody that makes a lot of money, you want to be somebody that is easy to work with, be somebody that's easy to work with. Be responsive to everybody. Respect everybody's time, because everybody's out here just trying to make a couple dollars to live. So you got to respect their time. Don't take their time for granted. That's a big one. Anything else you got to say?
No, I think.
Come on, George.
I just
pearls of wisdom.
I'm not a big speaker.
Pearls of wisdom.
It's more like if I'm asked questions, then I can respond to. But
so, George, what makes you want to smack the crap out of me? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, no, I can't really find a reason to.
I'm still working on it.
If we don't get this deal, then I might want to.
All right.
You ran over the P&Ls and stuff, right? So Okay, so then we know
it doesn't make as much as I was hoping, so we're gonna have to adjust our pricing a little bit, I think, but we'll figure it out.
My biggest question is, how many of those units are vacant, and those back areas for the tent, like the tent setup, are those fully booked all the time too, or are those vacant too, like on weekends or whatever?
Yeah.
And then
so we're gonna get all that done, and that's all in the due diligence.
Yeah.
So, and I'll make sure I share the due diligence with you once we have it done.
Awesome.
So, all right. All right, let's get out of here. I'm freezing my ass off. Okay, well, that was a pretty cool visit to Coleman Campground. It's very interesting. George has got a lot of knowledge. Hopefully Giovanni learned a lot, and hopefully you guys learned a lot from what we did, what we discussed, you know, looking at all the sites, possible expansion, just everything with the site. It was a good visit, and it was very informational, and hopefully everybody got something out of it. And if you got something out of it, I need you to do me a favor. Don't be stingy. Don't keep this to yourself. I know you want to. I don't want you to. You need to share it with everybody. If you got some value of nuggets out of this, you know, share this information, because what we're trying to do here is we're trying to build a community where we share all this knowledge, that we get people out there buying properties, people stuck in analysis paralysis. You can't just analyze properties. You got to actually pull the trigger on one. We're going to show you the best way to do that to increase your success and minimize your risk. So like our video channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share it out there, and don't be stingy. Help everybody. You want to, you know, there's more than enough success to go around, so get out there, share it, tell everybody about it. My name's Larry Fierro. This is my channel, longtime real estate investor. I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do. So share it. Do me a solid. Stop right now. Put that down. Stop. Share my video. Seriously, share it. Thank you. You guys have a good one. Looking forward to the next week's video series. We're going to be doing some in-depth into what you're actually looking for, how to vet properties, the beginning aspects of it. You know, we're going to show you everything from start to finish. So you guys be safe. Have a blessed day. Share this video. Help another person out. Thanks.